In this video, I'm going to go through the exact strategy step by step that I used to make over $20,000 with TikTok theme pages and how you can too.
Good morning, haters!
Now, I'm super excited for this video because I feel like there's not that many good videos on YouTube actually showing you how to do this. You've probably seen these videos where they tell you to just screen record streamer clips, put some GTA gameplay on the bottom, and that's all there is to it. And this is a pretty easy little hustle, but there is a lot more to it than that. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and jump into how this business model actually works. The TikTok Creativity Program Beta was recently changed to the Creator Rewards Program. So now anyone in the world can make money with just their phone. The only real requirement to join is you have to have 10,000 followers. But don't worry, that's super easy. I'll show you how. If you follow the steps in this video, you should be there within a week or two. The Creator Rewards Program is very similar to the YouTube Partner Program, where it doesn't matter how many subscribers or followers you have, you just get paid based on the number of views you get. But unlike YouTube, it's super easy to get a ton of views on TikTok. Depending on the kind of video you create, you can get paid anywhere from 20 cents up to $2 or $3 per 1,000 views. So if you just do the math, a video with 10 million qualified views, which are views where someone watches for more than 3 seconds, could get anywhere from $2,000 up to $20,000 or $30,000. So if you want to make on the higher end of that spectrum, the most important thing is
Step 1. Niche selection.
this is probably the most important step of the whole strategy. Depending on what you do here, it could make or break your account. So that being said, what separates a good niche from a bad niche? The best niches are highly original content that appeal to an older American audience. The reason for this is they're most likely to spend the most money, so advertisers are willing to pay more to be in front of them. So some examples of a good niche would be things like AI, finance, American sports. Now, this is not to say these are the only niches you can choose, and I'm sure there's even better ones that I left out, but generally you should be able to use this framework to pick one of your own. But stay far away from satisfying videos, streamer clips, and meme accounts, because as you can imagine, these videos don't pull the same quality of viewers. Now, my other tip is you should choose something that you're actually interested in. This way, it makes it much harder to just lose motivation and stop posting. And you probably know a little more about it than the average person. As a general rule, videos with a voiceover like this,
someone threw a bag of Takis and almost hit Billie Eilish in the face because,
or with your face in it like this,
no cap, the day LeBron retired,
will earn more, but it's certainly not necessary, and I don't even do that. But if you're really struggling with niche selection, I made a ChatGPT prompt in the description. Put that in and see if you can get some ideas. Now, before you land on a niche for good, you should probably do some niche research, just to check that there's actually people interested in the topic and videos on the topic on TikTok are getting a good amount of views. So go to TikTok and search up your niche. Sort the videos by most liked in the past month. If there are videos with millions of views, and preferably tens of millions, and small accounts are consistently going viral in the niche, you're good. You found a winning niche. But if not, you should probably repeat this step.
Step 2. Warm up your account.
Hopefully you found a niche and done some research. So you should have found other accounts that are doing well in your niche. You should probably follow them and then scroll your For You page, just liking videos in your niche. This is called curating your For You page. And if you do this well and don't just get caught in the TikTok algorithm, your entire For You page should just be inspiration ideas for videos. This little scroll session that you're gonna go on also has a dual purpose, because you want TikTok to know you're actually a human before posting your first video. Wait at least 48 hours after making your account before making your first video, or you'll probably get shadow banned, which is where TikTok just doesn't push out your videos.
Step 3. Edit your first video.
Your first videos on a brand new account are probably some of the most important videos you'll post. I'm not sure if this is true, but TikTok seems to push new accounts a little harder. This actually happened with me on my NFL account, which I made a whole video about growing from 0 to 40,000 followers, and I've even seen accounts where their very first video blows up and they get 10,000 followers right away. So this could happen to you. But anyways, if your first videos are super important, how do you make sure they do well? My suggestion is maybe a little bit unedited, unethical, but I call this the heavily inspired method. First, find a super viral video in your niche, like 10 million views or above, and then literally just remake the video exactly the same. This definitely works. I followed this exact strategy on my football account, and needless to say, yeah, it worked out pretty well for me. This video was about NFL player Christian Wilkins being mic'd up, so I just searched up Christian Wilkins mic'd up on YouTube, found the exact same video that they used, and clipped it up very similarly. So as you can see, this can really be applied to any niche. The other advantage of this strategy is that you get a feel of what works and what doesn't. So eventually, when you're ready to actually make your own original videos, they will hopefully do better. Now, in terms of practical editing, like what filters do I use? What effects do I use? What aspect ratios? I just really can't give you advice on that. This is super niche dependent, and your best bet is to copy the same style of all the other accounts in your niche. For example, on my football account, I noticed that most football accounts on TikTok are using 1:1 aspect ratio, these 3 sounds, and not many filters, effects, or text at all. Now, I recommend using Premiere Pro. That's what I use on my computer, but if you don't have that, you can definitely use CapCut, and I actually used CapCut for probably the first month that I did this. But once you finish editing your video and you've exported it, congratulations, you are almost there to making this TikTok money. Airdrop the video from your computer to your phone and upload it to TikTok. I don't care what your favorite guru says, the posting time and the hashtags really don't matter at all. Write a quick caption, use the built-in TikTok text tool to write something if your inspiration video had it, and press upload.
Step 4. Rinse and repeat baby.
Now you're basically done. If you followed all these steps perfectly, you should get a video that pops off. If this does happen, you'll likely be very close to getting that sweet 10,000 followers to get into the creator rewards program. Now I'm just going to give you a few more things to keep in mind. Do some troubleshooting in case you're stuck at 0 views. Make sure the footage you use and the export settings in your video editor are high quality. Another thing to keep in mind is you technically have to be 18 to join the creator rewards program, but if possible, you can just do what I did and use a parent or older sibling's information. That's basically all I have. If you have any more questions or you just want to talk, join my Discord server. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'ma tell you once like twice like shorty, do you love me? When it all falls down, will you get me? Don't test me, caress me.